Hi everyone, welcome to the first week of the first quarter of the first course of Women in Christian Leadership at Fuller Theological Seminary. I'm Karen Parchman, your professor for this course. About a year ago, when we first started thinking about developing a course looking at the intersection of being female, gender, and leadership in the Christian context, this became really an important discussion point for me. At the time, I had been working with a group of leaders at World Vision International, which is where I work full-time in the area of leadership development, and was working with a group of women from all over the world, globally. And one of the women wanted to do a stretch challenge in her area, and she wanted to start looking at developing women leaders for the faith-based nonprofit organization. Specifically, it was in India, and she was beginning to understand the importance of female leadership empowering in that context. And as she started to peel back the onion, she thought it's not just about putting women in positions of power in World Vision or another organization, but it needed to be a wholesale culture change in India. You see, in India, she was explaining that girls, it isn't valuable for most girls to go to school. And therefore, finding women to be in positions of authority and leadership is really difficult. So she was wrestling not just with the culture of World Vision India, but with the culture of India. Now, some of us may find ourselves in similar situations, either within our judicatory bodies in our churches. It may be in our family of origins. It may be a whole lot of things. But what does it look like for women to lead, to have positions of leadership in faith-based contexts? So we're going to explore that. We're going to look next week, week 2, we're looking, and week 3, we're going to look at some historical situations with women. We're going to look globally at what it looks like globally. We're going to start looking at that age-old question of complementarian versus egalitarian, and some areas in between, what that might look like. And together we're going to explore what it looks like in our own context and for ourselves. I know for some women, and for some who've been in the church, it's been a very difficult process to feel that God has called you and equipped you for leadership. And what does that look like? So we're going to look at leadership without authority and see how that might influence, how your influence might actually help a culture and a context take notice of the role and responsibilities and gifts of women in their context. So all of that in 10 short weeks. So I'm looking forward to this journey with you. I think we're co-creating what we're about to see throughout the quarter. I'll look forward to your insights. I'm glad that we're not all women in the course and that we will have other voices as well. Let's see where we go. I'll stay in touch through video and through chats throughout the quarter, so I'm looking forward to this journey with you.